apart from sleeping past my alarm, relatively drama-free route into work this time. Since last time I came down here, I lost my key card en route. I did wake up like 30 minutes / 45 minutes later than I hoped to, but I was quick enough, and the bus got me in plenty of time. So including this walk, the whole thing will take me like 45 minutes, which isn't too bad. And also why I come in earlier than Laura does. It takes her an hour. I can leave early and she can't, so I'm hoping the change of scenery is good for me. Kind of still on like edge. What isn't helping is this weird like hay fever combo where I blow my nose a lot and sneeze a lot for hay fever, and that gives me nosebleeds. That is not a great combination. I've literally got an entire box of tissues with me in my bag. This will be my first time as well with my iPad out of the house. So we're going to see how note-taking works on the iPad. Although, to be honest, I still use a paper notepad for most things. But I use the iPad for more like... don't use it for like quick notes, but if we do like refinement, where we're like architecture stuff, or like drawing diagrams and shit, then I do that on the iPad. Or like if I'm taking notes that I think will be needed at a later date, then I do the iPad. You know, like, are they called like atriums, where like the lobby is just, there's no floors in the lobby, there's just like a, I don't know, something hanging on from the roof. I'd love to know how they balance having like an impressive atrium against just adding more floor space, you know? Like, surely extra square footage for actual offices is way more valuable than an atrium, right? Bit of a damp walk at lunch. Kind of committed to it though. That's the problem. You get like halfway out, you're like, well, it's too late to turn back now. It's literally quicker to carry on. Gonna make that hot chocolate at the end worth it though. That's what it's all about. Fixed some Docker issues today and raised a question on Stack Overflow because I can't find anything for the next issue. Living the dream. Something like 2 or 3 other people in the office. I think there's a third, but he hasn't been at his desk for a long time, so I don't know where he's gone. And then me, so more people in. I don't know any of them. I kind of throw out my own, but you know. I've been back for ages now, waiting for Laura to get back. We talked to Beth and Ben on the phone tonight, so we deliberately had a quick meal. What is meal? Spinach pasta. Monty, what are you doing? But she's got some kind of welcome drinks or something for someone and hasn't left town yet, so it's the next day. We spoke to Beth and Ben yesterday. I thought I said that on video, but obviously not. Had a good like hour or so catch up with Beth and Ben. I haven't spoken to them since like a long time ago, but it feels like not that long ago, but a lot's happened in that time frame. So today went to the gym like I normally do on a Thursday. Didn't go for as long though because Laura needed the car. So I just did rowing. Did quite well rowing actually, it's quite quick. I think I did 5,000 meters in like 20 minutes and 10 seconds or something like that. Like less than 20 and a half, which is very good. I think I averaged, you can figure it out actually, I know I averaged 2 minutes, 1 second pace per 500 meters. You did the maths. It's a lot easier to row quickly when you haven't also ran 5k as well. But I was going to do some weight stuff and I got there and I'm like, I just need to sweat out some stuff, you know? And I still left and I still wasn't in, I've not been in a great mood this morning all through the whole day. Today has not been a very productive day. I've actually spent most of the day running performance profiling on a service that we have, trying to figure out if there's a memory leak in there, where it is, and if we can do any optimizations. I think I've saved, at the very least, I've saved a lot of like allocations, which gives us room to have issues under load. I think I've like dramatically cut that down as well by upgrading to a slightly different way of doing it, which is good. But being very slow and very quiet as well, because I say quiet because like we had some issues. Oh, move. What the frick? This is his new favourite toy, by the way. Quiet because we had some issues, and basically like everyone I knew was working on those issues except me. So we really went from like first time to wearing a coat to mittens to scarves really fucking quick. It's already scarf weather, it's bloody freezing. It's lovely though, I really like cold weather. My watch gives me a fitness score, like just a generic number fitness score, and I think like 40, is it 45? 45 is apparently the average for a 25-year-old male. And I dipped below that at some point. I was at like 44, 40, something, right? That's because it's hot. In hot weather, I am less fit, according to my watch. And now I'm like in the solid 50s, because I just much prefer. I hate being too hot. That's the problem. Yeah, I'm now like 50, 51, living the dream, shitting on 25-year-olds, mate. Get out of my face. Half day Friday today. Got lots to do in the afternoon. I've got to get my hair cut. And then I've got lots of phone calls to make. I'm taking the plunge. I'm calling therapy people. When I say that, I'm calling the insurance that we have at work, which apparently provides some level of therapy. I'm seeing what that's about, and then I'm going to email. If not, then I'm just going to email normal ones that are like local. I'm just in a pit right now, like, and it's bad, to be honest. So it's the day after the last clip. Relatively standard work day. Been looking at doing some, figuring out some maths and some internal SLO work. Trying to define how to even measure initially how long our individual stuff takes, because we're like the input and output of the whole system, and then also then what kind of baseline we need to set, because like it's running at the moment and it's seemingly fine, but we want to make sure that it doesn't get slower over time. So that's the like whole point of the SLOs. But yeah, we just need to kind of define them. You see. That was basically that day, and then we was doing some like not recovery from issues, but like figuring out what happened a couple of days ago, like that kind of stuff, like investigation work. In the afternoon, made a load of phone calls, quite productive. I sorted out that thing I said I was going to sort out, so that should start soonish, should be good. We then went to a fireworks display for bonfire night. I was supposed to be on call this week, but someone swapped with me, and Laura really likes bonfire night. So we weren't going to be able to go, and then because someone swapped, I was able to go, and it was pretty good. So we went there. We had some like hot dogs and stuff. It was great fun. It's pretty like relatively bog standard like firework display, but it's the best you can do. We keep trying to go to one of them is like supposedly really good, and I've just never been able to get tickets for it, especially not as last minute as that one was as well. So far though, today Laura's actually not feeling very well. She's like very coldy. So far not COVID-y, which is good, but she's like really coldy, so she's been like in the living room just like chilling all day. I've been playing lots of Satisfactory, doing some organisation stuff, but basically playing games and relaxing it as well. And yeah, getting ready for the gym tomorrow. On call next 2 weeks. Next week. But that starts like Monday at 9 o'clock now. So it means the next 2 times I go to the gym are times where I can do things and not worry about getting alerted. So, gotta make the most of it, boys. Bit of dramas on the street this evening, as I thought someone was like trying to steal a dog. I mean, maybe he was trying to steal the dog, but the dog stopped fighting him when my front door slammed. So that was his opportunity to ask for help. He said some like really weird noises outside. I looked outside the window and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, man? And yeah, so went outside, had a look, and I just like faffed around with the bins or something at stupid o'clock at night, just to try and like be like, yo, I can see what you're doing, you weirdo. I don't know why you're like literally fighting with a dog in the middle of the street, but anyway. Gymmed this morning, rowing predominantly, and then like a little bit of weights, not a lot. I need to properly plan out what I'm doing on a daily basis, I think. Otherwise I just kind of don't know what to do and then don't do much as a consequence. But otherwise today we've had a slobbed out day again. Been doing like quite a lot of like Christmas shopping list stuff, both for myself and Laura. And we cooked a casserole all day, which took ages to cook. Watched Formula 1, played some games, lived the dream. tomorrow, going swimming. It's my last opportunity. It's a bit of a weird week, but it's my last opportunity to do something non-weight based for a week. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to go swimming. I'm going to love it. It really throw me off by like what day it is, but that was fine because it's a weird week coming up. So successful swim this morning. I did great job. I hit 2,500 meters. I've been like kind of historically at 2,000 meters and just kind of calling it a day, but I pushed to use the full hour instead with a sneeze. But I did like, and I didn't just, so last time I did like, I tried to do 2,000 like as quickly as I could. I wasn't like racing, you know what I mean? But just trying to like see how long I could do it in. And I did 2,100 fucking Monty's cardboard boxes. I did like 2,100, which was mostly like breaststroke, and like 25 meters in 75 was front crawl, something like that. But this I did like 200 meter breaststroke, and then I did 100 front, 100 breast, and then I did 100 back, 100 front, 100 breast, all the way through. And when you're doing backstroke, it's dark, you can see your breath because it's cold. Oh, but the pool is so lovely and warm. Oh, it's so nice. Otherwise, today has been a relatively standard day. Went shopping when I was on call as well. There's Wi-Fi in Sainsbury's now, so I just connected to the Wi-Fi, and then we both went shopping. So that's all right now. Previously, like I've sent Laura on her own to do shopping, but that's not a problem anymore. But yeah, so I got my laptop with me. Working slightly different hours to because I can't decide if I'm going to do that, to be honest, because on-call in hours is different to on-call out of hours. Out of hours starts at 8, in hours starts at 9. Obviously out of hours is always 24 hours, so like it's 9 till 5:30, which is what I do on a Thursday, and long walk Thursdays. But I don't like working that late, and tomorrow I'm going to the office, so I really don't. I want to see what it's like going into the office and being on call, and I can't go into the office on Wednesday. So I've always been looking at Christmas shopping, and it's really thrown me. I had an idea. I was like, I'm going to buy that because that's like the perfect thing to buy for Laura for like her needs, and it doesn't have a feature that I was like, oh, it has that feature, so I'll be fine. It doesn't have it at all, just like outright. I'm like, oh shit, okay. Coming into the office this morning, we almost didn't come because Laura had a lie-in and that nearly pushed me late. But also I'm on call this week, and like I've never, logistically that's obviously a little bit more complicated, but obviously I need to be able to commute in and out of the office. I think I take being on call a little bit more strictly than other people do, which is why I'm just trying to relax a bit more, you know. I mean, like the second time I did it, I was just roaming around London at like 3 o'clock in the morning with a laptop in my bag and thinking that was all right. So commuting on a bus is like, at least I can actually pull out a laptop there, you know. But yeah, so I thought I'd come in. I can't come in tomorrow because I'm going to London tomorrow. Again on call. I'll be on the tube while I'm call. This is much more reasonable than that, but yeah, I don't know. Similarly, that thing I was talking about different like alerting modes during different times of the day, and therefore like changing my work hours to suit that. I'm gonna try not to do that basically. Obviously, I'm not gonna push to start at 8. I'm not just gonna sit around and do nothing until 9 just for the sake of it. Which is why I'm less bothered about Laura pushing me late this morning. But yeah, also I'm behind on videos because I've got a fucking 4K video to upload. It's the kind of video that just takes like a day to upload. It's like 10 gigabytes or something stupid. That's why I'm not doing, my video scripts aren't designed for 4K, clearly. I mean, to be honest with you, these videos are big enough and take long enough to upload. I have very little compression. To be fair, it's less fun in the office when you don't get any opportunity to leave. Thankfully no one else is here, so I've just been able to rant and rave on my own. I've not left anything in the fridge. Nope. I've been singing, I've been swearing out loud. I'm calling it here, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a busy day. Home. We're going to bed early. I've got to prep my bag for gym tomorrow. Bit of an easy job. It's on-call gym, which means I go in my gym gear, I go and lift some weights, and I come back in my gym gear. Just need to make sure that like my laptop is easily accessible so that I can take it with me and all that shit basically. My little Nogo's not in a good place, but got emails about setting up. I need to book in my first therapy session, which will be interesting. See how well that goes. Kind of a bit scary, but you know, that's life. Just got to pull that trigger, rip the band-aid off, and we'll see. It's kind of semi-annoying. It'll be like digital over the phone or like face-to-face on video. Because the person is like in Manchester or something, or Birmingham, one of the two. I'm kind of disappointed they're not in Bristol, because if they're in Bristol and we could do face-to-face, then I would think I would have preferred that, but it means that, well, presumably, if I want to carry it on, I'll probably have to change again, but we'll see. But I'm going to end the video here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got busy next 2 days. Hopefully busy enough to like pep us up, because we're going to London tomorrow, which should be fun. Got a gym tomorrow as well. I'm going to pack my bag for a train, so lots to do. Need to sort out my camera and video footage as well. God damn. So I can do it this weekend though. I can upload videos this weekend, so I'll catch up. It's like I say, I've got like a 9 GB fucking 4K video I need to upload. I'm not looking forward to it. As soon as that's out of the way, it'll be easy. But so, gym, pants, socks, shorts, t-shirt, jumper, trainers, plus trainers that I wear to drive in. And I can wear the same socks, that's fine. And then I just need my laptop, this sleeve for my... I remember thinking how sick this laptop was when I got this for uni. Damn, is it showing its age now, boys? May as well take that downstairs. And then I need to put my work laptop there with a notepad and earphones. Cool. So, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you later.